Hi everyone. Let's talk about something everyone on this twin flame journey may face, which is a topic that is very important also. So it's about forgiveness. And before you roll your eyes and raise your eyebrows, let me just come to you, because this is not about pretending that things are actually fine when they are not. It's just about acknowledging that. Actually, when you acknowledge it, that is real healing that happens, and that's where you are able to bring some changes and shift in your healing and in your situations. So what is actually the forgiveness? So most of us think forgiveness means just saying that I'm okay, or it's okay, or it's okay to move on. But in the twin flame path, forgiveness is something beyond and very deep. Because forgiveness actually is a spiritual tool that is help you to clear blocks and return to peace within yourself and with your Creator. That means you establish peace with you, with your twin flame, and also with God. So forgiveness actually begins with you. It's not about the other person. It's always about you, because it's like you did something wrong, but actually you wouldn't have done. It's basically to stop believing that you are not able to receive your own goodness. So somewhere you believed in fear, and also believed that the safety, or the safety comes from somewhere else. So forgiveness is how you basically reclaiming your true self, and that you say that, okay, now I remember who I am, and I choose to be free in myself. So some point you may also have to forgive God. It's not that God needs the forgiveness, but it's about like you believe that God has hurt you because of some experience you have chosen, and you feel that God is like giving you pain and those experiences, but it's somewhere you're choosing that. But to establish peace within yourself, you need to sometimes forgive God also. So it's a journey. Actually what you're choosing is to be to feel free and be in peace with you. So the choice of forgiveness is actually with you first, because it's an experience you have chosen. Your soul has chosen to learn some lessons. So you're basically looking at like, okay, this is the experience I've chosen. So I acknowledge that, and now to choose an experience, I'm going to forgive myself. So you can mirror exercise on this aspects. Like suppose like your twin flame had hurt you for some reason, and you're really feeling the sort of like hurt and pain from them for certain situations, and you're holding some resentments and blame because of that situations, because it's not going to help you to move forward. So you need to look at what is this experience actually brought you. Is an abandonment which brought you, rejection, or something else? You need to feel your feelings in those places, and then actually look at what is actually causing that. Then you need to forgive yourself first, because you have chosen that experience, because your twin flame is actually mirroring something within you to heal. So forgiveness doesn't mean that they did was okay. It means that you are choosing to be okay. Your twin flame hurt you, but that is not okay, but you are choosing to be okay. You're choosing to take your power back from the pain and give it to love. Instead of that pain, you're giving it to love. It takes courage to forgive, because especially like the hurt what you experienced is really deep. So it's really need a lot of courage to do that. It's not going to be easy. But since it is so deep, that's the place you also need forgiveness, right? Because the truth is, your twin flame is never your source of pain. They are just your mirror. Just remember that they are just your mirror. They're showing you where love wants to grow inside of you, where you need more love, where you need more compassion to yourself. So let me say this way, that forgiveness is not a free pass. It's about pretending that you didn't hurt, It's about honoring the hurt and choosing not to carry that it anymore longer. So forgiveness is what opens up the doors of your harmonious twin flame union, because that is the place you need to be free. That is the place you need to choose. So without it, the weight of all wounds that gonna build up, and you will end up with more resentment and blame towards your twin flame. It's never gonna resolve. When you choose forgiveness, basically those walls of blame or resentment actually that dissolves, and then that place actually the love will grow. So when you forgive yourself, you naturally begin to forgive your twin flame too, because you both are one. So remember that you don't forgive because someone has asked you or they have asked you. No, you forgive you because you are ready to be free within yourself, because you want to experience that freedom in you, you want to experience that peace within you. That's why you forgive. So it's not about other person. So you're not broken, you're just learning. You're not unworthy, you're just waking up from what you were before. And the love you desire with your twin flame begins with the love you give to yourself now. Because unless you love yourself, you won't be able to love anyone or even love your twin flame. So forgiveness is just about whatever you've chosen to experience in the past. You're choosing to move from that place, and you're acknowledging that experience you have chosen because you wanted to learn something and you wanted to experience, you wanted to do that through that experience. So for that experience, whatever it is, even if it's a hurt coming from your twin flame, understanding that they are not the cause of it, it's just a mirror of it. So that is something within you. So for that experience, you're forgiving yourself. The moment you forgive yourself, you're able to forgive the other person. So it's about taking the responsibility for yourself and acknowledging that, yes, I take ownership and I choose to be free and I choose my peace. It's not about the other person. The moment you do that, you will be able to choose peace for the other person also. You will be able to establish peace with the other person. You should be able to forgive the other person. So forgiveness is actually a greatest tool in this journey, and if you're not really using it and you're holding the resentments and blames, then it's going to be hard to move forward. If you're experiencing this and you use the mirror exercise and still you're not able to move through, then take the help of an Ascension Coach. And I am an Ascension Coach, and I help my clients move through different situations and help them to heal the places where they really hurt, and help them to really move deep in this the wounds they're experiencing. So it's fine to receive help, and that is also the way you are claiming your own power and claiming the support. So look at this aspect, and I hope this video had give you some insights on how to move forward in your journey, and if you're stuck with something. So probably this is the aspect you need to look at it. If you're really holding some resentment, blame, please look at this and then try to resolve and heal that, and use the mirror exercise. So you have the greatest tools available for you. So I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next video.